Alright, hello YouTube. So you guys are probably wondering why why the camera's a bit higher. That's because I have a new standing desk, uh, which I can actually show you guys real quick. See, I got a new standing desk, and that's high as that's at 100 inches, I assume. That's as high as I need it, really. 118 is like fucking way too high for me. So but yeah, if I did 118, the camera would be like up to here. But yeah, as you can see, the chair's right here behind me, right here. I don't have to sit down no more if I want to play games or if I'm doing like today's video. We're doing hang on, I need to move this chair back just in case. Um today's video is it's been a while since I actually did this. Today we are doing a World Series baseball 98 video commentary, actually, if you might add. I did a wheel decide already before starting this recording. We are, it's going to be the San Francisco Giants versus the Minnesota Twins. I already got it all set up and everything. I wanted to do that before the recording so it didn't take long because I did the wheel spin. I did the wheel decide because I was like, fuck it, I don't even know what team to play or team to pick. So I did a wheel decide and was like, yeah, sure, that'll work. And and that's actually the teams. But again, it's World Series in baseball in '98 for the Sega Genesis. I did this back in December 21st of last year, like 4 days before Christmas, and then after that, never did it again. Forgot all about it until I was looking through it, and for some reason I remembered it, and for some reason I remembered it. Also, excuse me, I was coughing. I've been having a cough, like a real bad cough, for like the last 2 months now, which I've always had because I got breathing problems. So cigarettes don't help. Also, you guys can tell I am drinking Gatorade. I know usually I drink. If you look at all my videos, I'm usually drinking Mountain Dew, but I am trying to cut back on the Mountain Dew a little bit because I drink it way too damn much. Um, I'll actually drink like a few cans here and there now, and then other than that, I'll drink either water or Gatorade or something like more uh not near as a health hazard. But anyways, enough yapping. I don't know what that video is. Oh, that's my mixer, audio mixer. Also, before we side note, before we get into this game, um, before I wrap up this yap session, we are actually we're 10 away from reaching 200 followers. Like I mentioned in the past many videos, when we do reach the 200 followers, we have the Mortal Kombat Special Forces stream. Do I want to do it? Hell no, because I played the game, and the funny thing is, I mentioned it to my brother, and he knows or no, it wasn't my brother. It was someone I mentioned it to, and they knew what game I was talking about, and that is not a good sign. So I want to fucking die in game. Um, so yeah, once we reach 10 more followers, we'll be playing that game on stream. Hopefully we get it. If not, I ain't worried about it. Um, I had the thing set until next year for the goal. Excuse me, until the follower goals ends, and if we don't reach the follower goals, that's fine. I'll just re-up it again for next year when January 1st comes. But yeah, enough yapping. It's been almost 4 minutes of yapping, so we'll get right into the game, and uh, we'll get right into the game and do the gameplay or do the this thing. All right, so San Francisco versus Minnesota, and obviously it's gonna be CPU. I don't know, and I don't remember anything about baseball. I literally don't. The only person I know of is the only team player I know of was Babe Ruth, and that was back in the fucking shit like 60s or 70s. He's the only one I know of because he's a legend. Like I mentioned though, it does feel good to be able to stand and actually move around instead of sitting down all the damn time. Because I can do shit like this and actually stand. Because I can't tell you how many times I'll be sitting down for like streams and my legs actually start hurting or will go numb. Two strikes, zero out, zero balls. I lied. One ball. One ball, two strikes, zero outs. We'll see how this goes. I don't know anything about these stats either. Oh, fuck, he dropped the ball. Is that an error? Alright, he's safe. Oh, I don't know why he threw it there. He was already safe to begin with. This could be huge for San Francisco if they hit a home run. The Giants could if the Giants hit a home run here, it could be a 3-0. Damn, that's out. Yeah. All right, side change. No, it ain't. Right. Oh, they got a home run. Oh, okay. So the one that was running to third from second to third, he got the home run or the out. The one that ran to home from third actually made it, and then the guy on first made it. Obviously. All right. Full set. 1-1. One. Make a wish. That's out. Double play. Yep. Double play. All right. That's huge. They could answer back. Oh yeah, they did get okay. So they when they dropped that ball a second ago on shortstop, I think it was shortstop on the left side. Um, that was actually an error. That ball. That was a slow ball too. Holy fuck, 51 miles per hour. Jesus. Out. Yep. I saw that coming. I don't know where they're playing at. Oh, Minnesota Stadium. Fucking idiot. Look at the top left or top middle. Okay, they're playing in Minnesota. Idiot. It looks like the wall is probably like 408 feet for them to make a home run. So that's a lot. That was strike. That looked like it was out of the pitching mound or the box area. I need to get backyard baseball because that'd be even better. That'd be even better for this shit. Because with these being MLBs, they don't really do too much errors. But backyard baseballs, that shit was made in like the early 2000s, I believe. It was like early 90s, late 2000s. I mean early 2000s, and that game would be way better with shit like this. Probably people probably would enjoy it more. I can't wait until someone follows or something and I get an alert and it scares the shit out of me. That ball two, one strike, two outs. The Minnesota has not been doing too much. The Twins. Third ball. San Francisco keep throwing balls like that. They're going to cause them to walk or force a walk. My man just stood there like a damn statue. Yep. You're out. Alright, so far as one run. San Francisco's up the bat again. So far they got one. God, they are throwing slow fucking balls this game. Probably do two of these games and then play something else. My bad, guys. Forgot the mouse was on. I didn't realize the mouse was on screen. Oops. God damn, they are slow at pitching. Except for that one. How are you going to throw fastballs when it comes to throwing balls? But when you go to throw a strike, it's like slow as shit. That's fucking force walk, dickhead. That is not what you want to do. Oh wait, yeah you do. Yeah you do. Well, it's huge for for San Francisco, but for Minnesota, that's definitely what you don't want to do if you want to try to win. Bro, you are fucking. You need to get out. That'd have been huge if that stayed infield. Bro, what was that little dinky ass hit just then? You like power drived it when it was fouled, but then you go to like hit it infield, and that shit was like a little dinky ass hit. And that's out. That is not what you want to do, San Francisco. All right, Twins is up to bat. What was his name? Steinbach? I don't know any of these teams. Funny thing is, I like the Atlanta Braves as much as the Nets guy, but I don't know any of their players. I just like the team. Well, I say that, but they have not won a single game besides like 3 this season. They did not do great in the spring training. Also, his name isn't Steinbach. Fucking knows it just. Wow, that was well over. Excuse me. I forget what the H means. It ain't home runs because they only got 1 point. I believe that was like 2 hits or something. Bro, the Twins are falling apart, and it's only the second inning. Well, they could bring it back in like the second half. That's out. Yep. Stahov. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Stahovic? Havoc? Hoviak? I don't know. Novak? Completely different name. Wow. Oh, please tell me that's out. Wow, that was actually very close. He could have very much screwed over on that one. Alright. Bro, why does the Giants have why does the Giants have like easy names to pronounce? Come on, I say that and someone's like fucking names just gobbledygook. That's actually huge. They got 1 run. So they got a person on first. Ball one. You know what's funny? I might actually buy backyard baseball. I think Steam has it. I believe it's on Steam. I have to check. Wow, that is something you don't want to do. Hamilton. Actually, do you think he writes books? Okay, that's likey. Then went to. I was wondering why my phone vibrated. I definitely do need to get me another monitor. I might actually invest in one next check when I get paid. Get like two more monitors. See if I can find a cheap one. Viz. Yep. Swahili. I can't speak that or say that name. Oh, I just realized I already had 2 outs. Fuck. Oh, that's gonna be a third out. No, that actually might be huge. Never mind. They're safe. It's actually good for them. Oh shit, Hank Hill. If this man can like plow into the end zone or to the stadium, that's huge for them because I give them a 3 point or a 4 point lead. Because right now it's 1-0. Or if he can get bases loaded. If they can get bases loaded and then hit a home run, then that would be even huge. Alright, bases are loaded. There's this update. Bonds. Oh shit, James Bonds? If this man can hit a home run, they should be good. I don't know. I think it's like I think it actually went back through the lineup. Yeah, I think it's the lineup. I went back to the lineup because he's 0-1. Come on, man. You got to swing. All right. You got save there. You need to swing sometime. All right. Good eye. Wow. He just plowed that ball. All right. Well, that kind of saved him. So if he can plow it again this time, do a power hitter and hit it. Okay. If he can do it, actually, he can. They can still get another point here if he throws another ball. Oh my God, you hate to see it. That sucks. That's new. I've never seen that one. Caught looking. That's funny. Then again, you really see strikeouts. Bro, if he would have hammered that ball and hit actually was able to hit it probably either down the line or at least somewhere in the stadium, he would have actually that would have been huge because that'd have been a 5 point lead. They are throwing so fucking slow at these. Throwing more balls than anything as well. Then again, is it like what the fourth inning? That was way off the pitching mound. I don't know what the fuck he was swinging at. Bro, Minnesota is falling apart. They have not had a single hit. They had one error so far. That's out as well. Damn. Yep. Actually, I got a cough drop right here. Wilkins. I don't know why his name reminded me of Wilson. From Dennis the Menace. Hey, Mr. Wilson. I've never seen that show. I just know about the meme. Or movie, not show. Two balls. Actually, isn't there a show as well? I only know about the movie. I don't know about the show. If there is a show. I know they made a movie about it. That was back in like the early 2000s. Because when I used to watch those old VHS tapes or DVDs, that shit was always on there. Especially VHS. When they did the like previous feature presentations before the movie on VHS tapes. Oh shit, Clark Kent's on this team too? Damn, they got a whole lineup. Watch this man going drill. Nope, never mind. He had the ball. Why'd you stop? Okay. I don't know why he stopped there. That was the slowest ball yet, I think. I just realized his name is Snow J. Not be confused with OJ. OJ's second cousin. Snow J. Bro, they are not doing shit this game. I think this is like the fifth inning, or the bottom of the fifth. Oh, another error. Yep. Fucking Minnesota had two errors. They're falling apart. So far, the Giants does not have a single error. The Twins done had 2 errors within like 5 innings. 60 miles per hour, just can't even hit the damn thing, huh? I see people throw 100-mile-per-hour balls and they hit that. Bro, you gotta quit throwing balls. You keep throwing balls, you want to fucking force walk. You got one more strike. Either strikeout or out would be huge for the Twins. Nope. Oh fuck me. Wait, who's the DH? Why is it? I forget what the DH means in this game. AKA designated hitter. Is he like the first person to hit? Because I didn't even pay attention to who the person was that was first bat. Bro, they gotta swap his ass out. That's out. Alright. Why'd you throw it to third? Okay, whatever. If Hamilton drills this to outfield or anywhere, they're good. It'll be like a 5 point lead because I think it's like 1-0 still right now. That's out. Nope. All right, that's a home run for them. Cool. Run in. Infield home run. Yeah, it's two. Fucking 2 errors. Jesus Christ. It's only the top of the four, and they have already 2 errors, bruh. They're not even halfway done with the game yet. I think when you get to like the fifth inning, that's when it's like half. You gotta quit throwing balls, man. All right, they finally stopped them. All right, they gotta do something here because they are like hurting right now. They got 2 errors and 0 runs, and you missed a strike. Really? That was straight down the middle, sir. I thought that would have been out. Jesus Christ. I thought that was gonna be out. All right, Becker's up the bat. Oh my God, they actually finally got a hit. I just realized they got one. He should have threw it the first. Oh, interesting. The one it didn't change. The hell does the H mean? Is that not hits? All right, well that was a good play. Why did I say save twice? All right, that was a good play. Throw to third to keep him from getting a home run. Depending on where this ball goes, they could actually easily just run it. No, that's foul. Unless he gets. Oh no, that might be out. That's out. All right. I thought it was going in the stadium, but no, that's actually out. It just barely made it to the stadium. Cordova, bro, that sounds like a Yankee member's name. The fuck? What? Wait, what just happened? Did he just drop it? Okay. Oh yeah, he dropped it. Oh fuck. That's huge for the Twins actually. They got one error now. The Giants. Giants got one error now. Huh. That actually gave them a point because of that drop. What the fuck was you swinging at, sir? That shit went to fucking China. What the hell was you swinging? Alright. No big deal. Just dead center and you still miss. It got turned into a goat or a sheep or whatever the fuck that was. I think it was a goat. Strike one. Yep. Second strike. I was about to say, oh, oh, wow, that is huge. 474 feet. Jesus Christ, that's far. Oh shit, that was the Giants. I just realized. All right, well they finally got a home run after 5 innings. That Bonds back up to bat. He hasn't really done much all game. Oh, that would have been huge if that was a home run. If that didn't go outfield or foul zone. Saw that coming. Yeah, that was a home run. It's 3-1 now with the one error. They got 9 hits, one error. I think that's what that is. 9 hits. I don't know what the H stands for, honestly. Oh, that wasn't an out. Never mind. Didn't matter. Still out, anyways. I was seeing what that cash app notification was. That was a ball. Anyways, I honestly think the Giants has this because the Twins is not doing too much. They got 2 errors already, and it's only the 5th inning. And the Giants keep doing that shit, they are definitely going to not have anything. Walker's at the bat. He only batted. This is the second time up the bat. I just realized. Huge. That was a 54-mile-per-hour ball. What the fuck was you swinging at? That first hit was like down the middle. That one was like fucking going toward China or Japan or some shit. Alright. Or just don't swing. Bruh. You either swing or don't swing. Make up your damn mind. Did I say Lawton was his name? There you go. That's how you do it. Still out, don't matter. At least he hit it. Mears. Bro, they literally just got the ball. Or just got the to bat. I like how I said the ball as if this is football. Fuck me. That's another thing I need to do. I actually have a football game I could use for stuff like this where I can do commentaries. I'll be guys like hearing snow static the whole time because that's all I keep hearing. I don't know if you guys can hear the game or not, which doesn't really matter though because it's just the umpire saying strike or out, and then the commentary is just saying who's up to bat. There ain't no commentary for the game. Wow, that was straight to him, huh? All right, they didn't even get past first base. Bro, they got 1 run, and that was the 4th inning. The Giants done had 3. One in the 1st inning, one in the 4th, and one in the 5th. This is the 6th inning, I believe. Top of the 6th. They ain't getting shit done. And this man keeps throwing balls, so he's like forcing walks rather. They need to change his ass out, Robertson. That's foul. Nope, that's out. Yeah. Damn, that was the same spot that the Giants caught it. on the Twins. I was way too high. The fuck was you throwing at? Is he throwing like set patterns where he's throwing like two or three balls and then he like throws it down the middle? Yep. Trying to like throw the pitcher off. I mean the batter. That's huge. They could if they get one more outs, they have a chance. Well, the problem with that is though they only got 3 innings to do it, or four technically, because they ain't even batted yet. I'm actually not sure who's gonna win this honestly. Probably the Giants based on the scoring so far, but they like I said, there's still 4 innings left. The speaking of which, the Twins is up to bat now, so that could be a comeback. They only need 2 points to tie and they only need 2 points to tie it, 3 points to win, 4 points to win rather. No, 3 points. I'm sorry, you could have ran. By the way, that was an error. Just in case anyone's wondering. Well, the Giants has this got. Excuse me. The Giants just got their second error. Oh, he's running. That was an out. Oh no, Twins, you don't want to do that. That is something you don't want to do. I give him credit for trying to steal though. Didn't matter. All right, stay at first. How many outs are they at right now? One or two? One. Okay, so they still got like two more outs. Ball. Again. What the fuck was you swinging at, sir? You wasn't even close to the damn ball. That ball still had like a mile away to go. I like how my man just stands there. He swings at a ball that's like super early. Um, okay, finally made contact. Double play? Yep, sure is. Alright, top of the 7. Giants is up to bat. See how this goes. Right now the score is 3-1 still. Both teams got 2 errors. Wow, he just slammed that ball. Didn't matter though, because it was a foul. I didn't even see who. I don't remember who was the one that hit the home run. However, Hamilton does have 3 singles though. Nope, that's out. Alright. So far, he only has 1 single. The rest is outs. Alright, keep swinging like that. You're definitely going to be out again. He has already 3 outs. He's 1-3 so far. I think that one is the 1 single that he got. Wow, he hammered that ball, but it didn't matter. Fuck. So he's 1-4 now. Oh, he's the one that hit the home run. Okay, come on, Hill. Let's do it again. Come on, Hank Hill. Hit the home run again. That was a ball. That did not look like a ball, though, but cool. What the fuck was you swinging at? Bruh, you swing at the ball that's like in the fucking top right corner, but yet you don't swing at that one that's like dead center. Speaking of top right corners, Motherfucker threw it up there again. This isn't swing at it. Damn. That's out. Alright. I guess we can't get a home run that time. Oh, that's right. That was the throw out. I forgot about that. Alright, Stein's up the bat. Side bat sounds like a German name, but cool. That looks like it was going to ball. Or be a ball. Why did you swing at that? Wow, what a fucking pop up. That might be out. Yeah, that's foul. Severe foul. Another foul. It's funny. It's funny watching them like swing at the balls and it don't even go nowhere. Instead, just like straight pop up like that. Why the fuck was that guy trying to interfere with the catch? All right, there's one out so far. Another out. Another pop up. Actually, they need to quit doing the pop ups. They need to prevent from doing pop ups because that's not going well. We've been live for an hour. Okay, so these games take roughly about an hour and a half to 2 hours to do. So yeah, that would be plenty of time. And I pretty much got all day. It's only almost 5 now, or 4:30. I don't have to leave the house till about 10 tonight, 10 or 10:30, and then I'm off tomorrow as well. Yep. Oh, I need. That's right. I need to work on the fucking thing over here. Surprised he got there in time. I just realized I was the only out for this inning. Oh shit! They also I just noticed they also changed pitchers. Now it's Alberto or Alfred or Aldred. Aldred is the one pitching now. I just realized they changed. I didn't even notice they changed out pitchers till just now. I forget who the other one was that was pitching. It doesn't matter though. They're still throwing balls. Out. Clark up. Ball. Shocker. All right, Twins is up the bat. If the Twins don't, damn Rudder is still in pitching. If the Twins don't do anything this what's it called it this inning. God, that was straight down the middle. If they don't do anything this inning, they don't have a chance. More than likely, they only got one more inning to go. Unless they keep doing that, just send it up the middle. I don't know why no one was on second. After this inning, they only got one more chance to get 2 points. 2 points to tie it, 3 points to win. Don't bunt. Don't fucking bunt. Alright, you're lucky you got safe. But you got the other person out from doing that. Ramirez. God, Ramirez is 0-2 right now in this inning. There's a lot of people that's like not even had a run yet. And again, this game was made in '98, so the team stats is probably not the best. All right, one more out, and it's into the last inning. What the fuck is that name? How do you even pronounce that? Doesn't matter. That's out. All right, it's up to the last inning. See how this goes. Giants has one more. They can possibly either further their lead in this inning, or they could just pray that the Twins don't get 2 points. Just pray they don't get 2 points to tie and 3 points to win it. All right, ball. That's huge. Do that 3 more times for the walk. 2 more? I was actually joking, but come on. 2 more balls. And then Lewis can walk. Get him a single. Nope. That's out. Okay. One more out. One more out. It's the Twins' turn. Wow, that was a straight foul. That was right up the line. Or down the line, rather. No, it was up the line. But it was on the wrong side. Oh, wait. That was in. That okay. I thought that was out. That actually bounced in his hand. Hand? I meant glove. Why? Okay, or just don't throw the ball. Sure. Alright, well, that's huge for them. They need to throw the fucking ball. Let's go. That's out. Yeah, I was about to say, why the fuck would you throw the first? You fucking better be glad they got there. Alright, can the Giants. Not, yeah. Wait. Alright, can the Twins pull it back? They got 1 inning. This is the last inning. They need 2 to tie it, 3 to win. Let's see if they can do it. Phone, fuck off. See how this goes. Why all of a sudden now they throwing fastballs? Why did they Why did they wait until the last inning to throw fastballs? Okay, I can't pause this when I need to. Oh? Oh, fuck. That could have been a home run there. Still single though, but it's not what you need. They need a home run. That home run could have been huge. Because so far they got no outs. I stand corrected. Nope. All right, two bases, two men on bases. All right, give me like 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta go and do something real quick. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I had to get my son his drink. He needed a drink. It's probably what that you probably heard that thud, and that's what it was. He dropped his bottle or sippy cup. All right, back to the game. I also had to get me a water and another Mountain Dew, which I ain't gonna drink the Mountain Dew. All right, right here would be huge if they hit a home run, or if they strike out, that's fine because they still got 0 outs. Oh, this man might strike out because he's 0-3 or 0-3 right now. Yep. I love that I just called that fucking 0 and I seen that he was 0 and 3. I was like, there's no way in hell he's hitting a home run. They need to get. He's also an 0-3. Uh oh. They need to get someone that can hit a home run. That's not what they need. All right, they got 1 run. They made 1 run in. Okay, so they're two and it's 3-2 right now. If they can do that just one more time, they can tie it or hit a home run here, which he might hit a single. That also might be out. Nope, that's a single. Okay, they got 2 runs, so it's tied. Oh, actually, huge. They might. Oh, I think they just won it. That might be a comeback. Yeah, they just won it, so it's four. Bruh, the Twins just won. What a fucking comeback! They were doing not so great in the first innings. Yeah, they like got 1 point in the fourth inning, and then that's actually when both teams got a point. But the Giants got 1 point in the first inning, and then after that they didn't do shit. Bruh, that was huge for the that was huge for the fucking for the Twins. Both teams got error as well too. So, all right, well, I guess the Twins won it. All right, let's all right, guys, let's see what the next prediction is. All right, let's do another shuffle. Spin 5 times. You know, I just realized I fucked up and did not realize I had the thing on where you guys could see it. Oops. But it, it didn't matter though. 2, 3, 4. That was my fault. Alright. Who's going to be the next team? Set of teams. Oh, Toronto Blue Jays? Alright, so Toronto's the first team. I gotta set it up because I forgot it goes through all this shit. Alright, Toronto. Alright, who's next? Oh, wait, let me actually shuffle it again. I should have probably done that the other time. Alright, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not gonna bother stopping the recording to just do this. Oh my god, fucking Braves would have been fun. Because the Atlanta Braves is actually my team. 5. Although I do like the, I know it's Washington Nationals. Okay. Hello. Oh, the controller's not on. There it goes. Wait, who's the Washington Nationals? Is it this team? Hold up. Oh, they didn't. Okay, so they wasn't in the 98. Okay, so we gotta roll again. I'm guessing these are like these are like the current teams right now. That's. Oh, hey, Cincinnati Reds. They are in that game though. Okay, there it is. All right, Toronto Blue Jays versus Cincinnati Reds. Let's go. We'll see who wins this one. Bro, I can't believe the Twins fucking made a comeback in that. I do apologize again though, guys, that I forgot to change the screen back. I forgot all about that. Next time I probably should just leave the screen like it is, so I don't forget. Even though I have a hotkey for it, I still forget sometimes. I will probably do this game and then I'll probably do this game for this one and then wrap up for this YouTube video and then we'll play something else chat. Speaking of YouTube video, let me make sure that shit's still recording. Okay, good. It is. Bro, we've only wait. The recording is only an hour long. That game took only 50 minutes almost. Fucking I yapped for like 5 minutes. That game was short. And second thought, I might actually do just I might do 3 games if it's that short. I thought it would take longer than that, honestly. I do like the Cincinnati Reds as well. Atlanta Braves and Cincinnati Reds is actually my 2 favorite teams, as well as there's another team I forget. I had to sneeze. That kind of hurt. I probably should get an update. Wow, that was straight to him. I probably should get an up-to-date baseball game, like a like the 20 like MLB the Show type thing. And I wonder if because I'm wondering if they actually do have CPU plays on that. If they do, I'll definitely do that as well instead of doing this game. I'm only doing this one because it's the only one I have access to. All right, Reds is up to bat. Blue Jays didn't do too much. They got one hit, and that was about it. Oh shit, Bernie Sanders is up. Funny thing is, this was made in like '98, so he was probably way younger then. Because I was born in '97, so that was 23 years, no, 27 years ago. I just turned 28 like last month. Larkin. Ow. Wow. That somehow snuck between them. Wait, is there two Sanders on the team? Assuming they're related, so. Oh shit, he's trying to steal. Yep, saw it coming. That's why you try not to steal, or don't want to steal, because it never works out. Sometimes it does. I've seen it work out in like actual games, but not against CPU. Bro, I gotta use the bathroom real bad right now. We'll probably wait till the I probably wait till this inning ends and then pause it there and then you run to the bathroom. Okay, speaking of which, I guess I'm gonna pause it here real quick. My man, it looked like he got bonked on the head. Um, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, gamers. I'll be right back. I'm not going to change the screens like I did it before, so I don't forget. So I'm just gonna leave it like this, and then I'll be right back. So BRB. All right, gamers. Sorry about that. It was either I pissed myself or I run to the bathroom real quick. Takes me longer though because I have to like be careful when I open the door because that if you guys see that black cable that's like running against the doorway, yeah, the black cord that's right here. That's my Ethernet cable. That's the only place I have it right now. The setup is a bit scuffed, but it works. And the unfortunately the tower I have um that I just bought doesn't have Wi-Fi compatibility built in. So I have to use the Ethernet cable to play games or to be online, which that's fine. I am perfectly fine with it. I like how the sound cut out there for a second. Alright, I'll save that bottle for drinks. Speaking of drinks, I need to. Speaking of drinks, I actually need to go through and get rid of all these cans. There's like two just sitting here that's open that I need to get. I need to throw away. Oh, that's the TV that's beeping. I was like, the fuck's beeping? Oh shit, double play. I didn't even see him. Bro, no, so far no one has scored. At least in the last game, fucking someone scored in the first inning. This is the second inning, no one scored yet. That's how you know the CPU's. That's how you know these games are not consistent. Because I guarantee if we was to um run it and run the other game back, I guarantee it'll be a different outcome. Because the CPU, that's what I like about the CPU playing, is because you can do the same game multiple times. Wow, you can do the same game multiple times and it'll be different outcomes. All right, Greeny up the bat for the Reds. Oh shit, Red versus Blue. I need to watch that series again. I haven't watched the series in I don't know how long. I need to. I don't remember where I left off at. Honestly, I gotta restart for the first season. There's like 18 seasons. Speaking of which, I need to look back into. I need to check Achievement Hunter, see if they're still making videos, because I know Bernie bought them out. So they actually returned, as far as I know. Thankfully, he's actually smart not to run. I said Sierra. What a great publisher. They actually published a bunch of decent games. I forget what I can't tell you what games off the top of my head because I don't remember. They were like games back in the early 2000s. They don't. I don't think they publish games anymore, honestly. I love how you bunt and it was a foul, bruh. Don't bunt again. Okay. Okay, your best bet would have just been bunt, honestly. What the fuck is that name? Tabunsi? Tabunsi? What? Oh shit, Hans. That was a ball. Okay. Anyways, whatever you say, game. Bro, they are not doing shit this game. Unfortunately, though, I'd forgotten to mention, guys. For those that remember that I did the playthrough of Super Mario World, um, and Super Mario World, Yoshi's Island 2, Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. Unfortunately, I gotta redo those games because where I'm on the new computer, my save states did not save because I had to re-download RetroArch and everything. Because that's what I use is RetroArch for all my emulators. I have to re-download them. I mean, I had to replay those games again. So rip. I don't have my achievements no more on those games, even though they're on my Retro Achievements account and I have my Retro Achievements account signed in. I don't have the achievements no more on my account for RetroArch because it's on the laptop, and I had to re-download the emulator. I went and downloaded the PS2 emulator, but it wouldn't let me. But thankfully, RetroArch has a PS2 emulator I could use, as well as a PS1, so I can just play everything on RetroArch. I don't have to have a separate thing. Same thing with GameCube. The only thing I have separate is the original Xbox and the Xbox 360, which I'm not downloading. I'm not going to download the Xbox 360 because I didn't really play many games on that anyways. I primarily played PS2. The PS2 was like the main thing I played. PS2 and GameCube, and then with anything that RetroArch runs, and the original Xbox actually. The original Xbox I played a lot of, but not much. I think I did Whack and that was it. Everything else I could get on PS2 or GameCube. Best part is though, if I want to, if I want to, I can get another console and put it next to the computer and have a dual, and also grab my capture card. Rip. Ball two. Ball. Nope, that's strike. He swung. Two balls, one out, or one strike, two outs. Three balls now. Better not throw another one. All right, full set. And he walks. All right, bases runner on first and second. God, he runs slow. Good thing he had that walk. Because if he hit that, he would have not made it. That man runs so slow. They still got two strikes though. Anything can happen here. And this man's 0-1. He either's going to strike out or he's going to get out. Or he can throw a ball. That works too. What a great name, Burba. That was out or strike. That was over the box, so. Alright, whatever you say. That's funny. Just tap on his shoulder and say, scream, you're out. Oh, Burba's at the bat. The pitcher. That's a high pop up. That's instant out. Bro, I just realized we're in the third inning. We're in the bottom of the third, not a single fucking person has scored yet. Unlike the last game, where the Giants scored at least one in the first inning and then didn't score again until no one scored until like the fourth. Bro, this this game, I swear to God, it's one-sided all the way up to the end. I need to get on Steam and see how much backyard baseball is, because there's also backyard football, I believe. Oh, huge! Could be 2 runs or 2 points. God, he runs fast. That man run. Sanders are. Sanders is up the bat. Ball. That was down the middle. He could swung. And he 0-1. Yeah, he's 0-1. Come on, man. You got to swing. All that work for the other guy to get two bases or two base runs, just for the other guy to fuck it up. Shocker. Carter. Carter at the bat for the Blue Jays. Oh my god, I just thought of a fucking game I haven't played in forever. Well, I would say game, but it's not really a game. I played it in real life. Fucking kickball. And cornhole. There's another game. Cornhole is another one I hadn't played in a while. Kickball was fucking elementary school. Cornhole was like high school. I think it was like 10th grade when I played that. 10th or 11th. I was hoping he was going to throw it. He was just standing there. It was like, do I throw it? One more strike. Be Reds up the bat. Yep. Oh, this game. It's already the fourth inning. Top of the or bottom of the fourth actually. Reds is up to bat and fucking no one has scored. He has one single so far. That's it. And he's out. Yep. So one thing you don't want to do is hit it straight to first base. Alright, Morris is 0-1 so far. Wow, he hit that straight to him. Alright, well, he's 1 for 1 now. Also, I don't understand what the point of them using power hit is when, because every time I notice they use power hit, because that's what that loud like, uh, that was a normal hit or a contact hit, one of the two. So, if you anytime you hear that like loud echo hits, that's them doing a power hit. I don't know why they do it because every fucking time they do a power hit, it always either goes, it's either a pop up or it's fouled or they only get like, or it's just like straight to the ground. They hit. Wow, why? Or they just hit it straight to the ground. Bruh. All right, well that was short lived for the Reds. Santiago is up to bat. Speaking of Santiago, there's a game called Army of Two that I wish I could play again. Actually, I could technically. It's on Xbox, but it's only the first one. I have to download if I want to play the 40th Day and the Devil's Cartel. I'd have to buy it on the 360, and I don't have a power cable for my 360 right now. It's actually right here next to me. It was like with my original Xbox. They're actually right down here in my tote that has all my old games, 360 and original Xbox. I just can't I just can't play them right now because I don't have power cables for either of those. Well, technically speaking, I actually do have a power cable for 360 because I tested it. It's um the power cable to the laptop. It works on the 360, but I don't use it because I need it for the laptop. The laptop does not hold a charge. Well, it does, but it dies within like an hour because that thing stays on charge. That not only that, it's also an old laptop because I bought it off my brother like recently actually. He let me borrow it for like the last year or two. Um, when I moved, he let me borrow it for like the last 2 years. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy it or see if I can buy it from him because I use it a lot or we use it a lot. He didn't, so he eventually let me buy it from him. I forget how much though. So I paid him for that, and then I bought this tower literally the other day. Like Thursday morning, because I got paid Wednesday night and I bought it. Because my brother messaged me like Tuesday. My brother messaged me like Monday or Tuesday. It's like, hey, one of our old buddies that we used to go to school with, his brother is selling a tower. You want it for 500 or 400? No, 500. And I was like, sure, I'll take it. That is a huge deal. Because my brother knows more about computers than I do, so I told him as long as he can run certain games that I play, because he knows I don't play Call of Duty or anything. I got the 360. I mean the 360. I got the Series X for that. So why the fuck would I play Call of Duty on it? If I want to play a high-powered game, I'll just use the Series X. It runs just as good. So I don't know why I would need to download those games when I can get them on Xbox. So when he told me that, I was like, hell yeah, I'll take it because he knows I play emulators and stuff, and they run just well, if not better actually, than the laptop. So now if I want to play certain games with the wife, me and her can. Which I might actually see if she wants to do that tonight. After we rearrange the house, see if she wants to play something on the laptop and I play something on here and do a stream. Even though technically today is her off day, but she hasn't done a stream in I don't know how fucking long. Cause she always complains that she's tired or something. I'm like, nope, you have time. You just don't want to. She sleeps all damn day. That's the problem. They got someone named Nixon. Nixon O. Yep. Bro, no one has fucking scored yet. I don't think. I don't think anyone has scored yet, and this is like the 5th or 6th inning already. Yeah, no one has scored yet, and it's already the 6th inning. It's the top of the 6th, and not a single person has scored. I swear to God, if it's gonna be one of those games where it's like zeros all the way across to the 9th inning, and then one team just like manages to get 1 point and wins it. Someone has to score soon, because when it gets to the Reds, um, when it gets to the Reds, that's gonna be like the fuck. There's gonna be 3 innings left, and not a single person has scored yet. And right now, there's two on first and second, or one on first and second. All right, well, bases are loaded now, so if someone hits a home run, that'd be huge for the Blue Jays. I mean, they finally, at least the game is like actually closer, and they don't have errors. That's a plus if you want to think positive about the game. Oh my God, that actually is huge. Oh, that's a fucking huge hit. Wow, 411 feet, Jesus, bro, that is huge for Blue Jays. All right, well, I stay uncrated. Hey, well, the game just made me eat shit. I will keep my mouth shut on that one. I was talking shit about the game not having any innings or any points until probably the 9th inning. Never mind. The Blue Jays hit a 4-run home run because they had 3 bases loaded, or they had the bases loaded, and then that guy hit a home run. Hell yeah. Bro, we actually have some game going. That being said, though, I do, if you guys don't see, like, any highlights from these games, it's because I'm in the or these streams, it's because I'm in the process of, like, getting the videos together and splicing, or not splicing, but, I'm like getting the videos together because I have an editing software now. So I'm like getting the videos together and extracting like clips from those videos. If you guys are wondering why it's taking forever for that shit. Plus, I'm the only one doing it, so because I refuse to pay someone to do it when I can do stuff myself. I mean, yeah, it might take longer, but that's fine. Now, people that I trust can. Now, if there's people that I trust that's willing to do it, then I'll do it, or I'll have them do it, and then I might pay them depending on what it is, or depending on how much they ask. But until then, I'm not relying on someone else that I don't know personally to do my shit, because then I'd have to like send them video, or I'd have to like send them the um I have to like find a way to send them the video, because these videos are like really long, and I don't know how to send videos like that. 2 base, possibly 3. Nope, 2. Still safe though. Bro, the Reds has a comeback. They only got 3 innings to do it too. So far they got no outs. What the fuck was you throwing at, sir? I just noticed his name's Larkin. What are you throwing at? What are we doing? Bruh, all 4 times that guy just threw. My man's over here like, oh shit, bird. Just throws it in the top corner every fucking time. Bro, what are we doing? Quit throwing balls. Are you trying to lose the game? You were costing your team game. Bro, you throw one more ball. It's going to be full bases, and there's a chance that he could hit a home run. Alright. Fucking Christ. He 100% just ran into him. I was wondering if my man was ever going to fucking be able to hit. Because he was just standing there like this. Alright. Thank you. Thank you for finally getting your head out of your ass and quit throwing balls. What the fuck was we doing there? I thought they were going to cost them the game on that one. Or cost them the lead. Because that man, my man was just throwing back to back to back balls for like the whole fucking time. That was way fucking down. That was a slider. My man just threw a slider and he fucking swung at it. I think that was a fastball that I put in the top right. Yeah, it was a fastball. Because he has curve, but it wasn't a curve. Another fastball. What are we doing? Why do we keep throwing balls? What the fuck was you swinging at? He almost hit it though. If he would have like stepped over a little. If the Blue Jays managed to do what they did before, where they had the bases loaded and then hit a home run, they got a huge lead. Because there's only two after this. There's only 2 more innings left. So they got a chance to win, or it could be a shutout. Right, if you would have stepped like a little bit to your right, you dingus, you would have actually had that. That would have been an out. I will give him credit though. So far, no one has an error yet, and we're at the 7th inning. We're almost done with the top of the 7, and no one has an error yet. So I guess just fucking some positive out of this thing. No one has errors. Unlike the last game where both teams had like 2 errors. I don't know how the hell they. It's just like they did stop. I don't know why they keep stopping. They get plenty of time to get there before the ball rolls to them, and then they just dead stop. Okay, it really didn't matter though. It'd have been faster to just throw to second. But my man was like booking it. He was already at second before he even threw the ball. All right, Reds can probably make a comeback here. Not hitting like that, you don't. You ain't gonna make a comeback. I better say, was that foul? Yep. I will give them credit though. At least the Reds are actually smart when it's a pop up. They don't fucking run. Unlike the teams in the last game, where every time there was a pop up, they'd always run or try to run. I mean, it's just throwing to the moon at this point. Wow, that was all right. To be honest, I'd probably run too because I would not expect that. All right. Who is it? Blue Jays. Yeah. So it's top of the eighth now. Blue Jays is up to bat. Top of the eighth. So far, it's still 4-0. The Reds better answer back with something. They only got 2 innings to do it, or else it's a pretty much a shutout at this point. Hey, remember when I said something about a shutout? Yeah, it's looking like it's gonna be a shutout because the Reds has not done anything. What a fucking curve! Oh, it was either a slider or a sinker or something. I don't know what the hell he just threw there. Huh. Well, still positive, no errors, which is kind of expected because it is MLB, Major League Baseball game. So they should know better not to do errors because it's the pro teams. Now, if it's like backyard baseball, like fucking kids playing or teenagers, then yeah, that's when we have an issue if they don't do errors because they're not. It's fucking not real team, or it's not real. Well, it's real teams, but it's for like elementary school or high school or whatever the fuck. It's not like major league teams. These are just like small teams for like a school. Bro, the Reds has to do something here. Not that though. Not hit a foul. Do that same hit, but outfield. That's out. I don't know. That might not be. Nope, that's at least one. Bro, why is it every time they hit a power? Why every time they do a power hitter, it's always fouled or just spikes to the ground? They never hit a fucking power hitter and it like be straight out in the infield. All right, keep doing hits like that. That way y'all can guarantee a home run. Even if it's in the park home run, that's fine. Still counts as a point. Just don't fucking get shut out, damn it. Hold up. Yeah! They got a point. I thought it was going to be a shutout. Now they just need to do that 2 more times. Let's go! 5-3. They finally did something. Omega lol. Or Omega lol. Fuck me. Omega pog. That's what I meant. And this is the part where they fall apart. They got one more out. Well, the good news is they got one more out, but they still got one more inning to try to come back. Unless the Blue Jays can extend their lead, then that's probable. That is gonna be a problem. Yep. All right, one more inning. See what goes on. Because I thought it was gonna be a shutout. Nope. The Reds finally answered back in the 8th inning, at the bottom of the 8th. It's gonna be at the top of the 9th now, last inning. They got 2 chances. They can either extend their lead, or they can just lose it and just pray. Never mind. God damn it. Pog. They answered back with that home run. Hold on, guys. I thought our son got his damn leg stuck in the thing because he cried like he was, or like he did, but he didn't. All right, well, the Blue Jays answered back with a home run right after the last inning, where they got 3 points. So that sucks. So now they need 3 points to tie, four to win. If not, the Blue Jays win. If they can hold their lead to the last inning. Yeah, 6-3. This game has been a little bit more entertaining, even though it was boring, kind of the first half. But toward the second half, that's when it got entertaining because they were hitting home runs left and right. I don't think they even had 1 point inside the park home run. I think it's all been home runs in the field. I don't think a single one has ran in, or I don't think they've even did a in park home run. They've physically hit a home run, which is what gave them points. Actually, no, I take it back. The Blue Jays did have an in park home run, I do believe. Yeah, because they had four. Yeah, because they hit the home run. That was four when the bases was loaded, and then they had the person that ran in home. So yeah, they did have a in park home run, and then they just hit that home run in this inning, and he struck out. Oh no, he walked. I didn't even notice he threw full balls. Put that down. Put that down, buddy. Thank you. You don't need to be messing with Dad's headphones for the Xbox. Even though I probably won't use it. I'll probably do Discord. Wow. What a great double play that was. Doesn't matter though, because they still need 3 more points to tie it. 4 points to win. So they gotta do something here. Or if not, they're gonna lose. What do you mean? That was a strike? What do you mean? That was outside the box. And then the whole point of the damn box is to be the strike zone? If it's outside the box, it's supposed to be a fucking ball, not a strike. And that was outside the box. What is these damn calls? Like that one. That was a ball. And it was the same pretty much location as the other one. Except for on the right side and not left. Okay, now I was strike. That was a change up. That one was a strike. Obviously, that was going to be a strike because he swung at it. Oh, he's 0-3, so he ain't going to be doing much. Yep. Called it. 0-3. Can tell. Alright, well, they got one more chance. They got one more strikeout. Or one more out, and then that's game. Alright, well, folks. That's Blue Jays won. That's the third out. Blue Jays has beat the Cincinnati Reds by 3 points. What a fucking game that was. That was actually a little bit more, even though it was boring in the first 5 innings, that was actually way more entertaining than the first game. What was that shit called? The Giants versus the Twins. The fucking Blue Jays and the Reds was way entertaining, way more entertainment than that game. All right, guys, we're going to do one more. Hang on. Let me get it to the screen. This game came out in '97. All right, we're going to. Whoops. Okay, we've been live for an hour and a half. All right, we're going to do one more game, and then we'll play something else. All right, we'll do 5 spins. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Bro, every time it's fucking Atlanta Braves. I want to get Braves. All right, 5. Who's this? All right, Detroit Tigers. versus ow. 1, 2, 3. My phone vibrated and scared me. 4 and 5. Oh shit, Giants again? Let's go. Alright, so it's gonna be Detroit versus San Francisco. And they're playing San Francisco. Alright, so Detroit versus San Francisco. I forget who the Detroit was. So it's Detroit versus the Giants. For some reason, no commentary now. All right, we'll do this game, and then after that we'll wrap up with this recording. Or wrap up this video, by the way, gamers. That's what I should say. Someone's name is Fryman. Wait, did that guy's name just say Van Landing? Is that what his name was? Alright, well that was quick. What a quick ending that was. Alright, Giants up to bat. I might make a one day I might make like a tournament, like a see if I can find a tournament bracket of this game. Like find a picture of the like a picture of a created bracket and copy that and use it and make do like a tournament thing. See how that goes. Obviously, it's gonna be like a multiple part video, but because these are like really long, it takes like 50 minutes for each. 50 minutes to an hour, depending on how the games go. Pretty fast, but they do take a while. All right, so far 0-0. Zeros across the board. One out for the Giants. I'm surprised I actually make contact. Didn't matter though. He's out. Bro, I need to mute that fucking server. That server spams so much. They're not doing well this game. As I was saying. Then again, it is the first inning, so we could there could be a change in the beginning or in the end. I like how that ball just like curved. That shit like hard curved. Yep. All right, Detroit back up to bat. Top of the second. See if Detroit. See what Detroit can do. Because apparently the Giants ain't gonna do donkey dicks. Bro, their end zone is only 400 feet. Their stadium's so small. Oh, you hate to see it. Higginson. What a name. Fucking languages. Thankfully, I got a wall right next to me so I can lean up against the wall if I need to. What the fuck was that sky ball just then? The hell was you throwing at, sir? Yep. Bro, these games with these balls. And then the batter just stands there every time. He fucking clop. Okay, so we just not gonna pick it up. My man just clobbered it. Wow, a double play. All right, that's actually huge for the Giants. Oh, James Bond's up to bat again. He hasn't batted for this game yet. Wow. All right, well, the Detroit, what was it? The Giants make a. The Giants just fucking just showed the Detroit's just then. Bro, why couldn't they do that again in the last game against the Twins? If they would have done that, if they would have done that to the Twins more often, they would have probably won. But they were not hitting. They were not hitting well last against the Twins. Oh, that's only the first out for this inning. I just realized. That's right, cause what's his name? Bond. I think it was Bonds. Bonds got the home run, and then after that, it's just falling apart. Yep. After that, they're just falling apart. All right. Snow Jay with the bat. See what he can do. See if he's any better at this game than he was last. All right. All right. He managed to get 2 runs. It looks like. Yep. He made it to second base, other like last game. Last game he didn't get no runs. I don't think. I don't think he got any runs. It was all outs. See what I mean by the um CPU? When I mentioned that earlier, when I said the CPU, it depends on how they feel. Or with it being a CPU, you can't tell based on their how they're gonna play. Because the damn computer does like random things. You think they're gonna do one thing, but then they do the exact opposite. Because we all saw that during the game, the Giants versus the Twins, Minnesota Twins. They didn't do donkey shit or donkey dicks. They had a huge lead. They had a huge lead, and then the Twins like answered back and won. The fucking Twins made a comeback when they had that 4 base home run or that when the bases were loaded home run. We've been live for almost 2.5 hours now. The recording's been only an hour, or about 2 hours. Nope, one base. Doesn't matter though. We'll see how it goes. So far, it's still 0-1 with Blue Jays up to bat. I just happened to look down inside like the chat thing. It's not how we do it. Bro, literally just immediate strike. Bro, what the hell is with them throwing a ball and then a strike immediately after? I mean, a strike and then a ball. Because they'll throw like two or three, they'll throw a strike and then throw like two or three balls and then try to throw a strike. See? And then watch, he's probably going to try to throw a strike. And the guy swings at it. That was actually going to be a ball if he didn't swing. All right, one more out. It's the Giants' turn to try to get a point, another point, and that's out. Yep, my man went from first to second within like a fucking second. All right, Giants up the bat. They got 1 point so far, so they could probably either further their lead or, unless the Blue Jays can hold them. We'll see what goes. I gotta flip my phone around because it's on. Just in case I need to put my phone on charge. All right, that's only one out, I believe. Yep, it's only one out. They still got 2 outs to go. One more out. Bro, see what I mean? Every time they do a power hit, it either spikes or it's a foul. It's hardly an outfield. Or infield. No, outfield. It's hardly going straight, or at least off to the side. It's always strike or just spiked. I don't see how that's a strike, but whatever. Yep, figured. So far he's 0-1, so we'll see how this goes. Now he's 0-2, because he can't hit the damn ball. He made contact with it finally, and then fucking just doesn't matter. I like how his name's easily. Alright, let's see what the Blue Jays can do. So far it's still 0-1, I do believe. Alright, swinging like that, they ain't gonna do shit. I'm surprised Van Landing is still pitching. That's out. Yep. Bro, if this is gonna be a 0-1 game, I'm gonna be a little mad. Cause if it's 0-1, this will actually be the most boringest game we've had in the 3 games we've watched. I just noticed the the batter's reset. All right, that might be no, it's just one. He got that ball way too fast before he was able to run again. That and the runner was slow as shit. He managed to get a run at least. He was 0-1 there for a second. All right, Clark T. All right, so far runner on first and second. Higginson's up to bat. I forget who it was that hit that home. I know that was not this game. That was a different game. He hit a single, so let's see if we can answer back with that again. See if he can hit another single and get the bases loaded. Unless this man keeps throwing balls, then he ain't gonna be able to do shit. Kind of figured. Two balls, just typical 2 balls, 3, and then 1 strike. Yep. Oh my god, that maybe just gave them a run. Yeah, that just gave them the run. So yeah, that was safe. Alright, anyways, it's 1-1 now. We finally got the game going. It's not one-sided. Even though it was 1 point, but still. In baseball, it's fucking hard for people to get points. It takes a while for people to get points in this game, unlike football or soccer. You can go a full game without getting a damn point. Why did you throw to second? Alright, well, anyways, Blue Jays is up in the lead. 2-1 now. Blue Jays might have a comeback. Or might be making a comeback. We'll see. I honestly about fell over a second ago, too. I don't know if you guys saw that. Double play. Yep. Alright, Giants managed to stop them from making any more points. So now they need to. They better hope they get a home run here, or at least a point or two in this inning. If not, the Blue Jays could have a chance to extend their lead, which was not expected. And again, to be fair, it is CPU that we're playing, or that's playing, so there is a chance that anything can go. Because I'm actually not even touching the controller. The controller's in front of me. My hands are literally right here. That would have been huge if that was a home run. But nope, that was fouled. Oh yeah, wasn't Bond the one that hit the home run? Didn't matter. He's out. I might honestly reinstall the original Xbox emulator if it lets me. Because I tried downloading the PS2 emulator and wouldn't let me, so I wasn't worried about it though. Because I found out that RetroArch actually has PS2 emulators, so or an option for PS2 core, so I could just use it. Oh shit, 2 bases. Go. Fucking idiot. Just standing there. Probably won't matter though, because it depends on who's up to bat. I don't remember how many, if he's had any outs. Yeah, he's 0-1, so he might not. This might be the last bit for them. Swinging at balls like that, he's definitely going to be out. That might be it for the Giants for this inning. Unless he gets lucky and just keep throwing balls, then that'd be something. Don't bunt. How do you bunt and then you get a foul? Bro, why? Why would you bunt? Let me guess, he's going to get out now. Fucking called it. Alright, well. Blue Jays up to bat. That kind of fucked over the Giants a little. I gotta see what time I work Monday, because I don't even remember. I know I work mornings, so Monday I could actually come home and do a stream. More than likely. Safe. I didn't even expect that to be safe. Right, it's the top of the fifth, and it's only 2-1. But there's still like 4 more games, or 4 more innings after this. That. What are we doing? They could have had that. That would have been a double play. At least 1 out. It could have either been a single out or a double play. What the fuck are we doing? They just dead stopped. That could have been owners. That could have been over sooner than now or than then. Oh, what are we doing? No wonder y'all only got 1 point. And that was that damn random home run that they hit. How the hell do you go from hitting a double play or a double to a single? This man might get out because he's 0-1, 0-1. Oh no, he might actually get it. Nope. Oh, you fucking ran, you bitch. Bro, you can't be doing that. Alright, well, this fuck has the pitcher's up the bat. And he's 0-1. Well, that was short-lived for the Giants, more than likely. Especially if you don't swing at the damn thing. That was ball. Ball 2. Let me get a strike. Nope, he actually hit it. No, it's still a strike because it's fouled. That could have been out if he was actually faster. I told you he wasn't going to do jack squat. Well, Blue Jays is up to bat again. That was short-lived for the Giants. I was about to say, you gonna throw it? My man just stood there with the fucking ball. So far, Clark has is 1-2, and that one is a single, I do believe. That's out. Bro, they hold the ball way too fucking long, and then instead of throwing it, I'll be throwing that bitch as soon as I get it. He has 1 double, 1 single, 2 outs. I wonder if that 1 single was him walking, because I think they had a walk. I believe. I believe the guy threw like 2 balls, or 4 balls rather, and one of them walked. I can't remember who it was though, or what team it was. Bro, why is it every time they throw 2 balls and then 1 strike? I don't understand the CPU's concept of that. Doesn't matter though, because that's out. I was waiting for him to drop it though, honestly. Oh, just remember that last game the last game that played, um, where the score was like 6-3. They had 0 errors, so we actually had a game that had no errors. Where unlike the first game, where it was the Giants versus the Twins, they had like each 2 errors. They each had 2 errors that game. And the same thing with this one, no errors. But this one's a bit boring than the last game, at least, to say the least. The only hype thing about this game was the 1 home run that they got. Other than that, it's not shit. They're done. Why are you trying to steal? Where the fuck are you going? Where was he running to? Why would... What are we doing? My man literally just stole second, and the guy tried to like run the ball to first instead of throwing it to second. What are we doing? Excuse me. The Giants, though, however, could still potentially win this if they have a good hit. Unless the guy just stands there and not do a damn thing, then they ain't gonna do shit. All right, do that 3 more times, and then they can walk. That way it'll be one on second, one on first. Wow, that would have been a huge home run if that was a home run. That also went really fast. That's out. Oh my god, that's safe. Actually, hold up. That was safe. So there's a runner on first and second. I think Bonds was the one that hit the home run a while back. I just kicked something. Yeah, he was the one that hit a home run. So there's a chance he could hit another one. Nope. There's a chance he can hit another one, and they'll be winning again by like one, I do believe. Okay, that's huge. He still has a chance to hit a home run. Come on, Bond. You did it the first time. Do it again. Fuck. Never mind. All right. Yeah. Second inning was when he hit that home run, and then after that, they have not done shit since. Although he had a double, that guy had a double, so nope, that's out. Damn, that could have been huge if he hit a home run, or at least someone hit a fucking ball. Nope. So far, Blue Jays is still winning. Why the fuck was that man throwing it to? He threw that like way off screen. The funny thing is that in this game, I don't even think you can actually hit the players like you can in most baseball games. In most baseball games, you can actually hit the player. In this one, I don't think you can. I know in what was that game called? Triple Play. I think it was Triple Play 2002. I had it for the original Xbox. I think in that game you could hit players with the ball. Most baseball games you can't do it though. That's like Super Baseball 2020. And that one you could actually hit them too, but those are like cybernetic people because it's like 2020 in the future type thing. That being said, though, it is 2025 and we don't have no cybernetic baseball players. The fuck? They need one more out. The Giants has a chance again. Two more strikes, they out, and then it's gonna be Giants' turn. Giants have the bat. Wow, every time, huh? All right, one's on first. Runner on first. Blue Jays still has a slight chance to win or to hold the lead for the next 2 innings. Unless they do shit like that, then they ain't gonna have a chance. All right, Giants has 3 innings to do it because they're just now coming up to bat into the bottom of the seventh. So they got three chances to make a comeback. They need 1 point to tie it, 2 points to win it, or to be winning. Because they could force an overtime, or not overtime, extra innings. Wow, what a dive! What a fucking leap that was. Well, again, at least no errors for both of these teams. The last game and this game had no errors. The first game, however, I don't know what the fuck they were doing. Both of them dropped the ball each. I didn't even notice the first one was a ball. I just now noticed. All right, you going to swing, sir? Snow J, you going to swing or you just going to stand there? Thank you. Didn't even matter. It didn't even matter on that. That was a strike, bruh. Again, that was outside the box. What is these calls? From our perspective, it looks like it's out of the box, but it still counts as a strike. What's the point of the box then if that's if the because that is the strike zone. So what's the point of that if it's not going to count? And that's a third out. Cool. All right, well, it's Giants up to bat. Give me like 1 second, guys. I mean the Blue Jays, not Giants. All right, gamers. Sorry about that. I had to also run to the bathroom real quick. Alright, let's see if the Blue Jays can extend their lead, or if they're going to stay at the same spot they did. Alright, that's huge for the Giants. Although they got 2 more innings to answer back. 2 more innings and they could potentially win this. I mean, we've seen it with the Giants versus the Twins, where the Twins was down by what, like 3 or 4, and they made that home run and came back and won it. If you guys hear music playing in the background, ignore that. That's our son playing with his toy. We got him this little like Game Boy looking toy that he plays with. He likes to play with. All right, strike two. I don't know. That was a ball. That was a ball. Never mind. It was already on second strike. Bro, we gotta quit throwing the balls. That is not what you want to do. You want to get him out, because if you expect to win, they only got 2 more innings left, and then that's pretty much it. I thought that was a home run for a second. If he does that again and hits a home run, that's pretty much probably game. All right, that's out. All right, Giants up to bat. They got Oh, this guy hasn't even batted yet. This supposed to be the new pitcher. They must change their pitcher at some point. I didn't even notice. Bruh, he's not even better. He just sits there and just waits. What was the point? What's the point in that? All right, still 2-1. One out. Out. Yep. Bruh. The Giants. I mean, yeah, the Giants are falling apart. They only had one fucking point, and that was in the or the second inning when they had that home run, or when Bonds hit that home run. Other other than that, they have not done anything since. They've been doing some pretty decent hits, but other than that, not a damn thing. My guy, we can't be doing that. You gotta at least hit the ball. You swung it like a mile away. All right, we're just gonna extend their lead here. And then the Giants has one last inning, or they got one more chance to make a comeback. All right, keep doing that. Keep striking out. Okay, one more strike. Nope. Two strikes and immediately throwing back the balls. Okay, that one I can understand because that was a changeup. I can understand that one. Out. Okay. Now get one more out and then just pray to hit a home run or at least make a run to go to the 10th inning, to go into the extra innings, or else they're gonna be hurting. Let me throw balls. You definitely don't need to be doing that. All right, let's see what happens here in the last inning. Can the Detroit? Can the Giants? I would say Detroit. Can the Giants make a comeback, or is it going to be a game? Is it going to be 2-1, or is it going to be 2-2, or is it going to be time to go to the next inning, or is it going to be, or are they going to win? Only time would tell. And swinging at balls like that, they're definitely not going to hit it. Even though he has a single. All right, ball two. He has a single and 3 outs. Strike two. Is this going to be out four? Possibly. Yep. Motherfucker swung at nothing. All right, here comes Bond with a home run from the second inning. That was the only fucking good thing he did, was that one home run. Other than that, he's been out every time. Come on, Bond, you can do it. You at least hit another home run to tie the game. Come on, you got one more chance. Because after this, the game's over with, pretty much. All right, come on, you still got a second chance. Come on. Pausers. That's out. Oh, nope, never mind. Yeah, it's out. Why? You should have just stayed at second or first, you idiot. You're so slow. All right, well, he had a double, so he could possibly come back and get another double. Oh, let's just swing that low. Nope, single. All right, that's fine. Let's go ahead, chance. Bro, this game has not been entertaining at all, honestly, if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest, this game has not been entertaining as the first two. Did he just drop it? Oh my god, he dropped it. Oh fuck. It just got all of a sudden entertaining. Alright, well, based on a runner on first and second. That's out. Alright, well. Bro, that drop didn't even fucking matter. Alright, well, and that's it, gamers. The excuse me. The Blue Jays made a comeback. Or Detroit rather. Controller? Did the game just freeze? Yeah, my controller's not working. Hold on. There it goes. That was weird. Alright, well. Fucking Detroit, won it by like 1 point. That was a very boring game, actually. Alright, gamers. So that's gonna be it for, hang on. What the fuck did I call that? Oh, commentary. Okay, yeah. World Series Baseball 98 commentary. Alright, gamers. So that's gonna be it for World Series 98. Those games were actually pretty good. The first two games was pretty good. The third game, however, yeah, fuck that game. That game was actually kind of boring because literally the Giants got that first home run in the second inning, didn't do shit the rest of the game. So yeah, that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. YouTube, hope you guys enjoyed as well. I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever that video that is. So yeah, see you guys then.